This morning we're going to cover the OR logical operator, or what I like to call mom logic. And she says you either eat your broccoli or you will not get dessert. So OR is if one or the other is true. Of course, if there are multiple expressions, it could be like 5 different choices. The idea is that one of what you're looking for must be true. Okay, so we're going to look at our values here. And just as a case in point, we could, for instance, look at where number is 3 or number is 9 or financial is stocks as a case in point. We're going to use a simpler example, but the idea is that at least one of the conditions must be true. In fact, or is the direct opposite of and to a certain degree. All right, so let's demonstrate that. So we're going to call the equivalent in SQL of where, which is in Mongo find. And this is where it's going to be a little different for people who may be used to SQL. We're going to actually start out specifying our OR operator, which is $OR. And then we're going to, for those of you who are used to object-oriented programming and arrays, we're going to actually pass in square brackets an array of what we're looking for as far as keys. So in this case, I'm going to look for where the number is 7. And then close, and then the next key I'm going to look where financial is bonds. Oops. And then close that. Now, for my own mental satisfaction, I am actually going to keep a space, as you see, where there's square brackets. And all that is to make sure that I'm wrapping each key here in the curly brackets. Okay, that's the only purpose I'm doing that for, is I can stop and say, okay, yes. This does not mean you have to keep spaces there. And so you'll see what it does is it comes back with this is 7, but it's not bonds, and this is bonds, and it's 3. So it was either 7 for a number, so the key number was either 7, or the key financial was bonds. Okay. And so the way that OR operates, again, is just something is true, or something is true, or something is true, however many keys you would pass in here, or if you wanted to use the same key. For instance, if you wanted to look at where number was 7, you could also look at where number is 9.